The environment is something that we should all take care of. I've tried to do this video 2 other times before this, and I was interrupted, so I just restarted, and I didn't feel like, because I don't want to edit this. So if I started or something, I'm sorry. Today is about, taking care of our environment. Constantly I see people littering, throwing cigarette butts on the ground, just smoking in general pollutes the air. And I have a fact for you guys. This is a fact. You can look it up. You know how we're always like, oh my gosh, the sunset's so pretty. Look at all those different colors. Actually, none of those colors are natural except some shades of orange, and even those aren't very natural. It's from the chemicals that we put in the air. And the colors are because of the chemicals mixing with the air, it creates those colors, but it's not good for the environment. It's actually harming it and poisoning the air that we breathe. And a lot of people, will go around the sunset, takes pictures, and sure, it's very pretty. But would you rather have, that beautiful scenery, but it's compromising our survival? In science class, we already learned about how, humans are one of the number one destruction of species, because we're wiping out so many species or putting them on the brink of existence, where they're holding on, trying to not, go away. And we're one of the main killers of them. And it's insane because we think about the dinosaurs. They were wiped out. I believe it was by a meteor or something like that. They were wiped out completely. A whole entire species, okay? But it's like multiple different species of dinosaurs. All of them were wiped out. None on this earth that we at least know of. So, isn't it crazy that we could cause more destruction than that around the entire world? Because we have come into this world and taken over so much, but we haven't done the right things with that. I believe we were put on this earth to do more and to do good things, okay? But I believe we are not fulfilling this. Now, I'm not saying all of us, but I'm saying there's small little things that we could do to try to be helping this world, and I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of hearing these messages that people are saying, thinking about it one day, then forgetting about it the next. And then when I do something that person pointed out was bad before, I'm like, well, I only did it once. No, but you see that one thing? Everybody could just do it once, okay? But since there's millions of us, billions of us, that one person is going to make a huge difference. Because if everyone just said, I only did it once, then what does that mean? We all just did it once, so it's okay? No, it builds up. It's the numbers. It's how many times you do that one small little thing that can add up into something huge. And I think we need to start learning more about our earth and what needs to be done. There's illegal pet trades, and with those pet trades, we're torturing the animals. We're killing them. We also learned in science class, we watched a video, and it was about the illegal shark, like they take the shark fins, and people are just cutting off the sharks, and then throwing the sharks back into the water. And since the sharks don't have their fins, I don't know how to say it, they drown, I guess. They go to the bottom of the ocean and they can't swim. And sharks get their air from swimming, and then that's how they get their air. And that's how they're able to survive. But if that shark can't swim, then it can't survive. So we just killed sharks. And I'm not throwing this towards Asia, but it wasn't in Asia where we saw that video. Millions of shark fins laid out in rows and rows, still bloody, just rows and rows of shark fins. What are they doing with the shark fins? I don't really know. I don't really get it, and I kind of don't. Like, that's the thing. We just don't want to accept the facts. We never really want to hear about the bad things. We just want to be like, okay, that's not me. It's not affecting me. So why should I learn about it? Some people are like, slavery. I'll use that as an example since I'm reading a book on it right now. Slavery. It happened so long ago. Some people say, get over it. It's gone. It's not gone, guys. We learned, and a lot of my facts are going to be coming from school and things that we learned there, because school is where you learn things. In social studies class, we learned about how people I forget exactly where it was located, but people are so desperate, so very desperate, that they're selling their own family members, their mothers, their wives, their sisters, their daughters. And that blows my mind. They're selling it to slave owners who will do bad things. And I'm not going to get into detail about it. I'm not a first-hand source, but the guy who's running an organization came to our school and he talked about it. And we raised money for that program. But the whole point is that our world, we're not taking care of it. We're not taking care of our minds. If we all just helped one another for once in our lives, guys, not once, actually, because we may all do a good deed, but if we just work together constantly and we kept this drive of goodness going, then maybe we wouldn't have to worry about this. Maybe we wouldn't have to worry about not seeing your kid tomorrow when they walk out the door. But we're so self-conceited, we divided ourselves. Looks like I am going to have to edit this video. I'm sorry, my dad called me, so I had to go talk to that. I didn't want to restart the video because that's actually why I restarted the other videos. Anyways, like I was saying, we're dividing ourselves, okay? And I always think to myself, why is there a need to have money? Why can't we work together? Because it's not costing money to go mine, okay? It's not costing money to mine diamonds, but then we buy it. I understand that it's costing time and hard work, but why do we always need to take something from hard work? I always wish that when I grow up, I'll make a business, okay? And I'll be able to support people without them paying me. But I realize that's not a realistic thought. Because if I'm not paid, how do I support that business enough to give to others? Unless, of course, I have a business on the side. But that contradicts everything that I would have stood for the other store, because I'm making money from one place to buy something for another to then give to other people. And I think some way I'm going to have to figure that out. But it is a dream of mine to be able to do that. And the other day, you could see on the vlog, yesterday's vlog, actually, depending on when you're seeing this, me and my brother were shoveling for people, and we couldn't get any business. But this one lady was outside, and she was shoveling her driveway, and it's early. She probably had to get to work, and we were passing because we were trying to find people, and she was in the middle of it. And my brother's like, maybe we should go help her and say just like $15, because we were charging $20 originally, so we were like 5 off since she's already, working on it. And I was thinking to myself, why not do it for free? So my brother asked her, she's like, no, it's okay. And I said, why don't we just do it for free? And he said no, and he kept walking. This is nothing against my brother, but think about it. If that's our mentality, if that's our mindset all the time, then how are we ever going to help each other? There's always those people who think they're doing good. Well, they are doing good, who are going out, raising money for the people in need in, like, for example, Africa. But you can't just help people who are in desperate need. Now, those are the people who we really want to help. But why does it always have to be extreme measures when we have to help people? Why can't it be the little things? Why can't it be somebody needs help shoveling? Why can't we shovel and not expect anything in return? I just don't understand it. Going back to the environment, though, think about if we helped each other. Think about if we weren't so self-conceited with making money. Think about how many trees we would save. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but money is just green paper with a print on it that makes it look official, that holds some type of value. But it's paper. It goes back to paper, and paper comes from trees. And trees are our oxygen. I don't know if you know this, but if we didn't have any trees, think about how little oxygen we would have. I did this. This looks like a lot, but no. Little oxygen. And we're also killing animals that live in the ocean that provide oxygen for us. And we learned about that in science class. We're killing them. We're degrading our oxygen by huge amounts. But it doesn't matter, right? It matters all about money. Because money is the only important thing. I guess that's true. But I know if I was ever in charge, if I ever was a creator, okay, let's say, I believe in God, but let's say that God picked one human being to run this earth, and he happened to pick me. And he said, okay, Kiara, you pick how you want to run this. Tell me, I'll set it up for you. I would pick, if it was one thing, I would say, have everyone work together. And you know what that would happen? We'll work together for no cost, no benefit. I think we would be much better off. So, constantly we're always worrying about that, and I really think there's no need to that. Because truly, if we can find what's in our heart, and we can find, that goodness that doesn't need to be given something, then maybe we would be a little better off. Maybe we could save the earth before it's too late. I'm about to do a skit, maybe this weekend or next weekend, and the skit is how the world will be in 100 years. And someone told me to change it to 1,000 years, because in the skit, it's not your typical, it's the future hoverboards, which we kind of already have, but actual hoverboards. It's not that. It's as if we left nothing behind for the next generation and the next generation. And it got worse and worse, and everybody's on their own. Why can't we get the right state of mind, help others in need, help others with special needs? Why can't we do that without any benefits needed? I don't understand, because the last time I checked, time doesn't pay. It's only the time you give to others that's the real pay. Because if you give time to someone else, that shows that you care. That shows that you have goodness in your heart. So the next time you see someone who needs help, even if it's the smallest thing you can do, trust me, something small can make a huge difference. Bye, guys.